Seb, a hard-fought victory in the end, but a bonus point. What was your take on the game?
Yeah, it was definitely a half-fought victory. I think the collisions in the game were spine-tingling at times. You know, like what both sets of players put into this is outstanding. You know, and I said in the week that Moseley hadn't had to start the season they wanted, but I thought they put a very spirited performance out there today, and I thought our guys responded to that wonderfully well. We had some moments in the game where we could have really cut loose, and it felt like that. We went, I think, 21-7 up, and then we almost left we butchered 2 tries, and then it slowly brought them back into the game and became a contest. Discipline after half time brought them into it, but this is what you get, the quality side, 2 good sides going at it, and I thought it was great for our boys to get the victory. Fascinating
contrast of styles, with Rams looking to throw the ball around, Birmingham very much forward, set piece orientated, and it made for an interesting game.
Yeah, there was a battle. There was a battle between the whistles when the whistle went, and there was time off. There was a battle there, and there was a battle obviously when the ball was in play as well. And I think that's great. Like you can play the game. They choose to play the game however they want to play. It's up to them, and I commend them for it. And we've got our own style that we're trying to put out there, and so everyone who came to watch today and everyone's involved, we sort of had two contrasting battles going at it, and that led to a really interesting encounter.
Just to follow up on that, Seb, sports, it's about winning, but it's also about entertainment. A game with no serious injuries, no TMOs, should it last an hour and 57 minutes? Does the game need to speed up a bit?
Yeah, look, well, I think the RFU want the game to speed up, so the argument to that is yes. I think that's down to the officials to move it on. Like it's not a player's fault. The officials have got to move the game on quickly, and they want quicker scrums, quicker lineouts. The time limits come down, so they need to be pushing it along.
And they were a very experienced side, Moseley. Sometimes it seems they're able to just wrestle the way they wanted the game to be played. Is that a learning that you need to communicate with the officials to try and speed things up?
Yeah, I think at this phase of their sort of development arc, they're probably a little bit further on in terms of the experienced players they have, and we've got a lot of guys that have come in this year, and a lot of new faces, a lot of young players, and I think every game for us, 6 very different games so far, and today was no different. I think their experience told, they brought that to it. I think Ollie Steadman, he just does what he does, so respect it. He's a quality player, and I was really proud of our lads. I thought we were well on top, and to the point where it almost looked like, in a way, we're throwing it away. And so you have to really fight back from something like that to really buck the trend, and all the momentum was with them, and that's exactly what we did. We fought our way back in it. We came down into the 22. We stayed here until we got the score, and that was good decisions there from the lads, and they got the win.
No late night pizza for Luke this week. 2 more tries, 4 in 2 games. He looks lively.
Yeah, he took a slice of a couple of tries, I think. Yeah, he looked good. He's been great coming into the side. He's got loads of things he needs to work on. Out of position a couple of times in defence, but he's a quality player. Love him to bits. He's a great lad, and we just want to help him improve as a rugby player. And so there'll be little things from today, but wingers want to score tries, and actually I think the things that have not been spotted in the last couple of weeks is his finishing. He's a very, very good finisher from short range out. He can make something happen, and that's a special talent.
Player of the month, Morgan, was barnstorming again, and inside of Mike Cook, man of the match, pulled the strings beautifully when you're on the attack. Yeah,
that draws me back to the purple patch in the first half, where it really looked like we were going to run away with the game. And in that spell, Morgan, he's just done so well to move to the inside centre position. He's going to get some competition soon, and guys are sort of coming back from knocks, and he's ever improving. The change he's made has just been outstanding. But there's always things we're working on with him, but he thoroughly deserved his player of the month, and hopefully he can continue to improve.
And the first 4-figure crowd of the season, Seb, in that first half especially, Old Bath Road was rocking. Need to just keep doing that and keep them entertained.
Yeah, there we go. Everyone's back in today, which is fantastic, and we welcome them all. There was a real buzz when we were scoring a couple of those early tries. There was a massive noise. And we're really putting on a show, and that's what we wanted to do. You know, I think sort of it takes a bit of September, you know, back to school. October hits, you get a good opposition in Mosey coming down. They've always been fantastic support. Got a load of my family from Birmingham here as well. You know, and it was a great crowd. They were well supported, we were well supported. So hopefully, long may that continue. Get down here and watch these boys play.
Beautiful. Super.